Choosing between public transportation and personal vehicles involves trade-offs across cost, convenience, environmental impact, and social equity. Both modes serve important roles in modern mobility, and the best choice depends on individual needs, urban form, and policy incentives. Understanding the advantages and limitations of each can help people make better decisions and guide more effective transportation planning. Personal vehicles offer flexibility, door-to-door access, and often faster point-to-point travel in low-traffic settings. They are especially valuable for trips with irregular schedules, multiple stops, or destinations poorly served by transit. However, ownership and operating costs, fuel, insurance, maintenance, parking, and depreciation can be substantial, and time spent driving in congestion carries an opportunity cost and stress burden. Public transportation provides higher person-moving capacity per unit of road space and is generally more cost-effective for frequent commuters, especially when fares are subsidized or integrated across modes. Well-designed transit reduces the need for parking, supports denser land use, and can lower household transportation expenses. The main drawbacks are fixed routes and schedules, potential for crowding, and longer door-to-door times if first and last-mile connections are weak. From an environmental and public health perspective, transit usually has lower per-passenger emissions than single-occupancy vehicles, particularly when fleets are electrified or run on low-carbon fuels. Greater use of transit, cycling, and walking reduces urban air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and sedentary behavior linked to driving. Achieving these benefits requires sufficient ridership levels and a shift away from fossil fuel-dependent personal vehicles. Equity and accessibility are central considerations. Public transit can expand mobility for people who cannot drive, cannot afford a car, or for whom driving is impractical. But service quality and coverage often vary, leaving low-income and peripheral communities with limited options. Policies that prioritize frequent, reliable service, affordable fares, and safe, active transport links help ensure mobility is inclusive. Safety and resilience also differ. Per mile, public transit tends to have lower fatality rates than private driving, while personal vehicles allow rapid evacuation or travel in areas where transit is disrupted. Integrating multiple modes, public transit, shared cars, micromobility, and walking, creates a more resilient system that can adapt to disruptions and changing demand. A balanced approach maximizes the strengths of both modes. Invest in fast, reliable, and accessible transit. Improve first and last mile connections. Reform parking and pricing to reflect true costs of driving, and encourage electrification and shared mobility options. For individuals, the smartest choice depends on trip purpose, cost, time, and environmental priorities. Combining modes often yields the best outcomes for households and cities alike.